the rule of law is broken down in this country, not really because of conservatives or liberals, but because of progressivism, this drive to reject everything of the past and say it was all evil and bad. Our entire Western society is built on, all the isms and the ists and all the other things that they do. And we should reject it and burn it down and create something new. This is not a new impulse. If you've read Gulliver's Travels, I don't know if you've had the opportunity to read that wonderful book.
I have a while ago, but yeah.
So in one of the places that he goes to is this floating island where intellectuals fly above a desolate and destroyed land thinking great thoughts about how they're going to build utopia. But what they'd done to their land was they completely leveled it and destroyed it so that they could start building the new utopia. Well, now it was leveled and destroyed. And this is the problem with progressivism. In the pursuit of some sort of higher mythical ideal, they've taken all that we have in Western civilization, the rule of law, uh, a law code that any person can understand, and they've torched it and replaced it with a series of taboos and you can't say this, you can't say this, you can't do this, while also then, cuddling up to people who break the law, who harm other people. And they've created such a mess that the society is actually cracking at the seams. And yeah, we then turn to things like, well, libertarianism. You know what? Forget having anybody tell other people what to do. You do you, I do me. That sounds great until you do you is, applied to Adolf Hitler. And then you do you starts having problems. The libertarian impulse, in a way, is a healthy corrective at certain times. We need to lighten up on the level of government interference and involvement in the society. But if we always say that there can be more and more and more liberty, eventually we do get to a place where an equal and opposite evil happens. So I teach my students in theology about the human pendulum. Uh,
Yes.
we have an extreme on one side, and then in reaction, we don't come to the middle and say, okay, let's be rational. We go to the other extreme. And what we have to do is say, okay, what is that good middle in between these two extremes? And then let's walk along that. And rather than saying everything is broken, if something's gone wrong, let's fix it. It's actually very interesting. Some have accused Pierre Poilievre of saying, oh, Canada's broken and oh, he's awful. How can he do that? But you listen to what he's saying and he's making a good point. It's broken, but the answer isn't to burn it down and start again. It's to fix it. And that's that impulse that really is a very conservative impulse. What we have may be broken right now because somebody took the car and drove it into a tree. But let's get it off the tree. Let's fix up the engine. Let's clean up the body panels and let's get that sucker back on the road.
And I'm with you. And I think lots of people want to feel that, but I think maybe they don't know how we're going to fix the car and get the tree to regrow. So I am with you on the pendulum, and I feel it swings back and forth and it's going to come back. But in order to get it to stop going from one extreme to the other, my suggestion to the world in Canada is to get educated about the history and the legal process and the legal systems that govern us, so then we could be more involved. I think the more we know, the more we could get involved and affect the change that we're looking for.